What's up, everybody? I am Eddie the Adventurer, and this is Kazbegi, Georgia. So here's Kazbegi.
Hi friend, let's
Hi.
go up.
I'm alright,
Very
thanks.
nice place.
I'm okay.
You are the one? Hello?
Yes, I am.
Person?
I'm just walking around.
Ah, walking, very good. Waterfall is very nice. No, to waterfall this far. Juta is very nice for walk because village 20 kilometers and no go up a little and very nice view. Juta village.
Alright.
By car only is there. No, here by foot you can.
Alright, there's a lot of taxi drivers, hotels, and everybody's devoted to doing something that relates to tourism. Yeah, I see like no residential area around here. I'm gonna walk around and see what else is going on here besides the big tourism facade. The facade. I don't know. How do you pronounce that word? This is why I don't vlog. And here we've got a river. One is covered in snow and the other just bare naked, a little bit dry. Winter's here. Winter is here. Crossing the street with my 2 feet. Allow me to introduce you to Blue Man. Hi, I'm Blue Man. Oh, and Blue Man lives in a blue house. This building is kind of off-putting to me. The blue house is just encaged in a fence, and then there's a Georgian flag. Looks pretty sketchy. We are greeted with a family of wine bottles. That's exciting. Fun fact, did you know that Georgians were the first ones to make wine? There's a lot of old houses around here. I've heard that some of the houses here are over a century old. So the church up there, when you Google pictures of Kazbegi, you will see the church first thing. It's very symbolic for the locals as well. They're dominantly Christians here in Georgia, and that's the main thing they regard. I see people doing like this whenever they pass by a church, a monastery. So something else about the church, but I'm not a tour guide, guys. I don't know my historical facts and all that. But there was a story about, damn it, cars. Okay, and there was a story about how Prometheus, the Greek god, was sentenced. All right, I'm in the clear. Okay, gotta make this fast. So there's a story about
some Greek god, I think Prometheus. He was trying to do something to someone, and then he got sent to the chamber there for 3,000 years or something. Okay.
Yo, I don't know how y'all vloggers do it. Y'all got like that evasive skills going on, and I almost got killed by a car right there trying to vlog. This is why I don't vlog, guys. All right, so back to the church. Why the church? I don't know. Vlogging is dangerous, y'all. It's the most dangerous job I know of. People die from this thing, Try to get the best footage and then something happens. There's more than what meets the 1080p on your screen, It's okay. I've reached the town of Gargeti. There's a couple guys here sitting. I don't know if they're selling something. No, they're just drinking beer, just chilling. I thought they were selling something, but they were just drinking beer. Oh, and a puppy. Come on, Chip. Hi. Hello. Oh. Oh, oh. the limb. Lots and lots of abandoned houses here. You know, and I'm wondering why, because the winter here is pretty mild. I mean, the coldest it gets is maybe -5, and it's like 16 or 17 right now during the day, and 2 at night. Get just a couple inches more of snow, and that's it. All right, shall we walk? These look like ruins, actually, not houses. It looks like a barrack. Maybe during World War II, maybe? Or even before that. Whoa, vlogging is fun. I should do this more. It makes me feel like I actually know things. Alright, so I'm gonna make a little film around this village and add some music and stuff to it. Because that's what I like to do. I like to film. And I like music. Voila. There's a bunch of cows here eating up dried leaf. Hey, what's a startup company that's run by a herd of cows? A cow-op. Come on, Chupa. You know, as I'm walking through the village, and I realize that I'm pointing my camera at people's faces and private property, and, you know, so in a way, I think that vloggers are kind of like paparazzis, but with the camera pointing in a different direction. He's been going through a lot, you know, there's other vloggers like me, other paparazzis, just minding, he was just minding his business, and then, you know, they were just filming him without his, oh, more car. Behold, an ancient storage room where you have to risk your life every day to get the belongings you want. Look how unsettling that is, the last one. You know, it's like one of those piano keys that get jammed into your piano and you can't get it out. It's like a 2-meter fall. Oof. You know this right here? It looks like a Russian bunker, not a Georgian one. Do you know how I know? Because they have to do the Russian steps to get inside. Make steps, yo, not war. Oh, look. Within this brick wall right here, there's a little hole, and inside, a little mint tree. Here are some more ruins. Let's go check it out. Very Rooney. I bet that the locals, when they look at me, they'd be like, I just want the tourists to come and eat at the restaurants, stay at the hotel, and go to the church. That's it. Why are they climbing into our ruins? Where was that? Why was that a Scottish accent? And here you go. A ruin in Kazbegi. It's very ruined, and I don't know if there's anybody living in here. Let's see. Either nobody lives here anymore, or they had a big party last night, and I wasn't invited. There's not much else to say about this town. It's very quiet, and I only hear car engines. I see a couple heads here and there, A lot of cows. So here's the thing about Kazbegi. You've got massive, beautiful mountains, right? And then a church on top. That's surrounding a town. A really gloomy town, actually. And, you know, the government, it doesn't look like they're investing in the people here. There's no central place for people to meet. There's no bars. There's no place where people gather around. It looks just like a deserted village. People are abandoning their homes, and the people that do stay here are either just minding their own business and just doing things in their own house, just living. Got a restaurant, wine garden over here that looks like it's also closed for the season. I guess this is the season when they are just preparing for the other seasons to come. It's not really a season where they do anything here. That's the thing. I see all these brochures of the church on top of the hill and, you know, the beautiful snow-capped mountains. But I don't see anything. That the locals do here. It's so secretive. It doesn't look like people do anything here as a community, you know, getting together and interacting. Maybe they do in their own houses and keeping away from the streets for some reason. It's not that cold. Oh, there's some cows here on the road. Okay. One last cow joke, and then I'll go. Why are the cows eating grass from the sidewalk? Because they're mowing. Okay, see you guys. Peace.